Well, hello. How did you like my video yesterday? Or I should say this morning. It was supposed to have been uploaded last night, but silly me, and I'm doing it right now because I forget every time. When I come in my apartment, I had to turn my Wi-Fi back on in my phone because when I go to work, it tries to switch over to my work Wi-Fi, in which it never works for me or my phone. This happened with my other internet, that if I started uploading my video without my Wi-Fi, it takes forever. And it doesn't matter if I stop it, turn my Wi-Fi on, and then start it. And that doesn't even help when I shut my phone off and then back on. I started uploading it around 8:30ish. And it was still uploading with my Wi-Fi on this morning. And I'm like, oh my God. So it was delayed. I am going to try to stick with what I've started in my upload schedule. I will edit this one tonight and upload it in the morning. That way, at least I'm a day ahead. At some point, I need to start doing an extra video so I could get caught up and normalize my uploading schedule. I had done that at some point, and then my mental health became a problem, so I had to take a break, and it messed that all up. But how did you like the orbs? I loved it. I didn't realize there was that many. I saw that one, and I said, I just saw an orb. I didn't know it was that many. While I was editing, I was like, oh my gosh. They looked like they were playing, chasing each other. I don't know. The doorway that was behind me is my bedroom, and that's where all of my activity is normally when my multidimensionals come and visit me. I'm assuming maybe that's where they were going or coming from. I will say this, that I actually thought they could have been my pets that have passed away. I was really close to my last 3 pets, and I had a lot of regrets that I didn't treat them as my obligation, like children. I mean, they're souls just like us, and they signed up to come to be with us. Looking back, all 3 died traumatically and painfully. I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I had boyfriends that I would go spend the nights with and leave my pet at home with my kids. And I never knew if they were actually taken care of or not. I just assumed. You know, I regret a lot of things, and in my healing process since my awakening, I have threw out there to, you know, I hope they gave me forgiveness and that I was really sorry. That's all I'm going to say about it. But when I go into the long thought process of everything I just said to you, I really get down, and I don't really feel good about myself at all. So I went to the oral surgeon today about my last 2 teeth. I'm pretty sure I spoke about it in one of my videos. My memory is crap. He wanted to know how long they were bad, and I said, well, I was with my ex-husband, and he never felt obligated to help me take care of my teeth. And so around 2018 is when I had root canals because they were getting bad, and I left him in 2019 and couldn't afford it. He is like, my dentist told him, and which there was a miscommunication somewhere, but my dentist told him that I wanted implants sometime in the future. The oral surgeon thought like 4 months from now, and I'm like, oh my God, no. But they went to the price list with me, and just to, if I would had the surgery, let's just say tomorrow, I had to come up with $800, and I'm like, oh my God. So I just told the desk clerk, I'll just settle for a partial for now. And that was just for pulling the teeth. And he had to put extra bone in there because it's where my sinuses are. And he'd have to put bone in there so they can bond with my bone and create a solid platform for the implants. I think with him explaining that, I don't want to do it. Or I don't think I do. You know, they had that little questionnaire on there. Are you diabetic? Do you have heart problems? Do you have asthma? Well, it asked if I had any heart conditions, and I put my PVC and PAC on there. And then he said he wanted to know about it and if they were still happening. And I said yes, every day, all day. He said that I told him my stress test was coming on the 16th of December. And he said he does not want to do surgery on me until he gets those results and something from my cardiologist saying she's good for surgery or she's not good for surgery or whatever. And then he says that he will not put me under, that he will just give me local. And my anxiety kicked in. I'm like, oh my God, no. I don't do well when teeth are being pulled. I really don't. That has to wait. Some of that is let down. Some of it is, I try not to let things like that worry about me. I really try, but when it comes to that, I don't know if I've even told you, I've had a traumatic experience at 11. I think I did. Where this dentist gave me one shot and I wasn't numb, and I'm always hard to get numb. And he gave me a root canal and I felt everything. And he said at that time he couldn't give me another numbing shot. And this guy ended up going to prison. I don't remember exactly what for, but I think it had to do with giving medications to people that didn't need them, if I remember right. But he went to prison. I was 11, and when you're a kid, things like that tend to stick with you. And on top of that, I did not have a good life. So all of that combined was horrible. I also took a heart pill yesterday. Actually, when I got home, no, I took it around lunch because I came home. And when I got in bed last night, I was so tired. And I was asking my guides if they could please help me. And it was such a strong feeling of exhaustion that I don't recall ever feeling. I woke up a couple times with my whole body on the inside vibrating. So they were working on me at some point, but it was miserable. But this morning I got up and I noticed that I wasn't going around telling myself, I just want to lay down, I just want to go to sleep. I did not feel miserable. I did not have to force myself to get ready for anything. And then it hit me. I bet that heart pill is helping me, because my heart is doing less of what it does. And I have read, and in my knowledge of going to medical assisting school, when your heart is not working correctly, your body's trying to fix it, so it works overtime. But it being your heart, it pumps oxygen through your blood, through your body. And when that's messed up, that becomes irregular. And so my body was working overtime and probably was having decreased oxygen going through. So today I felt pretty good up until about 3 or 4. And then I started getting tired. But it was a better day than yesterday. Yesterday, I just wanted to slam my head in my desk repeatedly. It was horrible. But today was pretty good. So I will continue taking those pills because of that. I think I felt my heart do 3 or 4 of whatever it does. I had the cardiologist tell me one thing and my nurse practitioner tell me a different thing. And what I researched, and no, my nurse practitioner was correct and my cardiologist wasn't. My cardiologist said I paused, my heart pauses, and when the nurse practitioner said, you know, and I told this before, it does this and mine does that. That looked weird, sorry. So, I mean, I really don't know. I don't know anymore. I just go by what I read and know combined with whoever else says the same thing. It shocked me that the cardiologist said that my heart paused, because you can research, Google PVC. What is a PVC? And it's a premature contraction. that means something that happens before it's supposed to, which is not pausing. It's an extra contraction of your heart. Yeah. I haven't seen, of course, I don't look everywhere in my phone while I'm doing these videos. I haven't seen any orbs. I turned my Ring camera on in my bedroom last night when I went to bed. I cannot talk today. And I didn't look through every video, but what I did look at, I didn't see any either. And I might play it again today. So I'm going to end this here. I got to do some stuff before I go to bed, and this is going to be a short video. I love you guys tremendously. I will tell you again that I'm extremely grateful that you watch my videos. And I'm not just saying that. I'm really grateful. And once again, there are very few of you that watch, and I'm okay with that. I really don't care. I'm grateful that you watch. And if it was just one person watching, I would still be grateful. But I feel something is stirring. I feel like something is going to start happening. I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling. I'm going to end this here. I love you guys tremendously. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.